No, wait, sorry. I
Jesus
wrote.
Christ!
No, hold up.
Buddy,
I'm fucking myself over because I wrote the punchline and I didn't actually write the setup to this joke. And I had it in my head, and now it's been like a week since I thought about it, and I never wrote it down. So give me a second.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the Jeopardy music with my mouth until you... do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I didn't know that was from Jeopardy. Fuck.
You didn't know that was from Jeopardy?
We don't have Jeopardy over here.
Y'all don't have Jeopardy?
We don't have Jeopardy. I'm aware of it.
That's so sad.
It's where I'll take piss for $200.
Yo.
Jeopardy.
What is piss? What is piss, guys?
What is piss?
Piss is what comes out of pistachios.
I have a confession to make. I really
Yeah.
dislike pistachios.
What the fuck? That's so good.
I thought
It's so
I thought
good.
you said that it was so gay that I didn't like pistachios.
It's fucking gay.
Which I think is
Toby.
incredibly straight. I gotta say, I feel ashamed that I don't like pistachios because I think they're the gayest nut.
I feel like every nut that a man eats is a gay nut.
Yo, you're a man
You're eating
and
another
you
man's
eat
nut.
trail mix? That's a little gay. Doesn't that have nut in it? Welcome to Writer's Roulette, the podcast.
Because the way
The podcast
we
where
eat
we're eating nuts. Fuck it,
Wait,
I'm not doing the intro. We're doing that for the next episode. That's
What?
going to be our
What?
intro.
What? Oh, okay. I guess I'm the one doing the intro now.
Go ahead, do it.
Okay.
Do it.
We have to do our introductions. Am I
You go first.
Oh,
Yeah, you go first. We'll go backwards order.
okay. Hi, my name is Tobias. I use he, him, they, them, and its pronouns, and I'm a little saucy today.
Ooh.
I'm a little saucy.
Alright, my name is Ashton. I use he, they pronouns. And I did my eyeliner really well this morning. And I am very proud of
Let's
myself.
go!
Congrats. My name is Callum. My pronouns are they, them, and I taught Toby the word mandem earlier. And I will
Who's
regret
that
it.
gentleman on the wall?
Who's the mandem on the wall?
Let's go! If you wanted to understand that reference, you should have watched Mandem on the Wall in 2011.
On YouTube.
Sorry
in
to tell you,
2011.
it was really funny.
What is Mandem on the
We'll show you
wall?
afterwards if we have time.
Okay.
Yeah, and then all the hosts will be in on it, and nobody else.
Yeah, no one
Nice.
else. I had 2 million views. No one else will be in on it. That's
Yeah,
all just us
absolutely. No one. They're all
That's
us.
three. 2 million times.
Anyways.
Go on. Intro.
Welcome to Writer's Roulette, the podcast where there's podcasts.
You're back at the start of the intro.
Nope. You gotta do the
You don't do that again?
These-
Okay, cool. Anyways,
me and my lovely co-host.
my lovely co-host, Callum here, is going to read from a random list of
Hello.
words. Me, coolest podcast co-host, and Ashton, second coolest podcast co-host.
What the
Well, then-
fuck?
Thanks, gang.
You made me do this. We'll then choose 3 words from that list, and we're all
That
gonna
catch your
pitch a
ear.
story.
That catch our ear,
That
Toby.
catch our ears in our fun little sexy way. Then we're all gonna pitch a story. It could be a film or a TV show or a game or whatever we want to do that is inspired by those words. That's pretty sexy.
Yo.
Callum, you want to hit us with that sexy list of random words?
I'm gonna hit us with some words, you know. Okay.
Hit
Hit me. Hit me.
Okay.
Callum,
Sorry.
hit me.
Hit me.
Okay. Needle. Roomy. Ponder.
Roomy.
Roomy?
Roomy like roommate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or roomy. We'll decide. When we
Yeah,
talk
maybe.
about that.
Slay. Lip. Plod. Marble. Pot.
Slay. I like slay.
Slay. The one I said first and then read 4 more words before you could.
I needed some time to think.
Okay.
You're one to talk?
Okay, fuck off.
God.
What was I? Marble, pot, change, courageous.
Shane?
Change.
Change?
Change is the word?
Change.
That's the word?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we have roomy, slay, and change. I already have previously created a pitch for something that could fit into this, and I've been meaning to expand.
You go ahead. I also have a little bit of a pitch.
I don't know if I've told you guys about this, but the concept was it's a fantasy setting, and there's this prophecy that these two princes from opposing realms or whatever go somewhere and only one will come out, right? The problem is, they're roommates, and it's like a year before the prophecy is meant to be fulfilled, so they can't kill each other yet. So they have to live as roommates.
I really like that. I had a pitch that I thought of on the fly that I think would work really well in this pitch.
Mm-hmm.
A little double pitch, if you will. Whoa. What if we had roomies, and they lived together, only one of them super wanted to kill the other one, and I was thinking change could be something along the lines of a changeling. We got a shapeshifter up in here.
Hello.
Doing some...
I was thinking shapeshifters.
Doing some murder.
Whoa.
So we could definitely have an evil prince and a not evil prince, and they're both like, let's do some murder, but in like a year.
Yeah, they wanna funny kill each other.
For now,
but they can't.
I'm gonna be really passive aggressive about these dishes because you need to do them, Derek.
Prince Derek.
Prince Derek of the 9.
That's one of our names sorted.
Sons. Already? Cool.
Hell yeah.
I was going to say we quite often lean towards modern fantasy. I suppose we do quite often lean towards modern fantasy. I think that's a fair thing to say.
I wanted this to be a classical fantasy setting, but they're roommates because I think that's funny.
I was thinking straight up, just like some dudes in an apartment.
I like the idea of it being like a prophecy, but in an otherwise quite modern setting.
That's fun.
I like the idea of
I
like
also...
What if...
Okay.
No,
go on.
You go.
Okay,
no, you
fine. I'll go.
Yeah, go.
I like the idea of being roommates in a fantasy setting, because you never really see that. And I think that's funny, to have like the block of flats or something. Because they did exist. Romans had blocks of flats. I've forgotten what they're called, but they existed. And you never see those.
That's fair. I was thinking modern fantasy mostly because I really like the idea of, like, they're both technically princes, but, like, in that both of their dads own separate rival, like, car dealerships. And they're both set to inherit the throne of the Auto King, and they're like, "Ooh, I gotta kill you over this car feud." I think that's very funny.
I kind of like the idea of them being royalty,
like actual royalty,
but like stupidly distantly related from their. But, like, this prophecy existed for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, and they are, like, the last of their kin, technically, but, like, they're stupidly, distantly related from that.
They're from two countries that no longer have monarchies because of modernization and the French Revolution or whatever.
The second grand cousin.
And now, like, they're
removed.
just, like, two guys from Leeds. Yeah. That just so happen to be, like, the last, like, remaining lineage of the royal house of... Flip, 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 flip.
Derek flip, 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 flip. Prince of... Well, flip, 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 I guess.
Do you think I can... create any names. 2, create any fantasy names out there?
That is valid.
Yeah, when I try to do, like, a fantasy name on the fly, I'm always like, of the 7 Isles.
It's always of the 7 Isles as well. That wasn't just like an example, that's the only one you can do.
Yeah, I can only do of the 7 Isles. It's a really good title, but I use it every time.
I said that as a joke. Is that true?
You'll never know.
Whoa.
It's not, but it could be.
Oh. I guess we'll know.
I mean, well, it couldn't be if it's...
What if I'm bluffing you? I could be bluffing you.
Whoa.
Whoa, is Toby lying for fun?
I could be lying for fun because I'm a little mischievous
don't
man.
Lie.
Or I could even be double bluffing. I could have fucked the joke up and then unfucked the joke.
Motherfucker. This is a really good reference to a conversation we had before Ashton got here and before we were recording.
Yeah, I'm asserting dominance over Callum right now by doing
I
the
did
joke
pick
that
up on
they
it
tried
the
to
first
do,
time.
but like better. And for that, I'm gonna give myself a point.
That wasn't better because you didn't actually No. That's not how that works.
I'm the points master, Callum.
I'm not arguing against the point. I'm arguing about you saying that it's better.
No.
I'm not arguing against the point.
Because I gave me my point because it was better. So are you challenging my point authority, Callum?
You know what? Maybe I am, because...
You know what? Maybe that's a negative point.
Let me fucking explain myself. I'm mad already. We are 17 minutes into this recording and I'm fucking furious. This is a good start. So, look, okay, when I did that, I genuinely accidentally said double bluff when I meant single bluff. Which meant that I played my card too early and I'd fucked up the bit. Toby just recreated my bit with full intention of where it was going and then claimed you fucked it up.
So what you're saying
And that's where the point comes from.
So
I'm
what
saying
you're
that your point is
that I
from
executed
bullshittery.
your joke better.
No, because you executed I didn't execute a joke because it wasn't on purpose.
No, you definitely tried to execute a joke and then it failed.
Yes, and the failure was the funny part.
Was
you did it on purpose? Yes, because motherfucker, the whole joke was that I got it wrong. The failure is the funny part.
I think that you're covering for not having the best, delivery of a joke. And now you're being a little harsh. You're harshing my vibe.
I think you're a cuck.
You're harshing my vibe, and you're harshing the vibe of the podcast. We're a little bit stuck in a joke rut right now. So I'm gonna need you to, maybe pivot to, the plot. I'm gonna give you another negative point. Okay.
I know, I do have more to say, because obviously I have this idea in my head already, because it's something I've sort of worked out a little bit. Mm-hmm. I want to cast the two leads as, hold on. Oh, Jesus. I nearly said, I meant, okay, so the two actual ones I was going to say are Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood, but I nearly said Daniel Radcliffe and Ezra Miller.
Well, I'm glad that you
I do like Daniel
time.
Radcliffe. I want Daniel Radcliffe in this.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood sounds amazing.
Robert Pattinson. What if Robert Pattinson?
I really like Elijah Wood.
I want because they're the leads of Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah, so I don't want both of them. I was just throwing a name out there because I also think that Robert Pattinson would be.
We can put him in here.
Fun. Oh yeah, let's just get a bunch of the fantasy movie adaptation icons in here.
I know that we do friend groups way too often in this. We're like, ooh, let's have a gang. Let's name the gang. And it's a lot. But I really do like the idea of, the princes having separate groups of dudes. Just, hey, I've got the fucking... I've got the fucking crew on the wall over there. Gonna go fucking chat
the
shit about this prophecy. We got a mandem on the wall. Gonna talk about this prophecy. I really like that. I like the idea of them all being lads.
Oh, they should absolutely, regardless of setting, they're lads.
Oh yeah, they're
regardless of
lads.
Time period, they're lads.
Can we have? Okay, so I love in fantasy adaptations a lot of the time you get this thing where it's American actors doing shitty British voices, right? Mm-hmm. We have Daniel Radcliffe speak with a shitty American accent.
Yes.
And Elijah Wood speak with a shitty British accent. Where is he from?
Where is he? I want to say. I'm Googling that. I'm our resident fact checker now.
American actor, apparently. Yeah, American. So yeah. Some reason, I don't know. He could have been somewhere nearby, I guess.
Somewhere nearby?
Somewhere nearby. Canada.
Yeah, I guess. That's the only nearby I can think of that has, a similar accent, though.
Yeah, it's not Mexico.
Yeah.
Although his name is Elijah.
How is that?
Yeah, okay.
How is that
That's a Spanish name.
Please.
Is it?
Isn't it?
I thought it was Jewish.
Oh,
I think
maybe it is.
I think it's Hebrew, buddy.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Buddy, I think it's Hebrew. Did you see the letter J?
I know, I knew an Elijah, and he was Spanish, and that's the only real-life Elijah I've ever met.
Jesus. Callum be a little bit racism.
Callum be no, that's not racism, that's just stupidism.
They have quite a lot of religion in Spain.
They do have religions in Spain.
You know what they say about Spain? There's religion
got religion,
there.
Buddy.
They got religion.
They do be having religion. Especially that one time where one of them got really religion, and they were
that one time
all
where
the
they did lots and lots of religion.
They did so much
and
religion,
nobody expected
but they didn't like any of the other religion. They were like, this specific religion is good. So they were like, so much religion, baby, but only this one.
You could say that for a lot of countries.
Most, honestly. Hey, welcome to Marxism Corner. This is our fun little segment.
Welcome to Marxism Roulette.
Welcome to Marxist Roulette. The fun little side bit on the show where we like to talk about how we're all secretly commies and we're indoctrinating your children.
Watch out, your children.
Welcome to Marxism Roulette.
Did we actually do a Marxism just then? Is it Marxism
to indoctrinate children?
To indoctrinate children?
Obviously it's Marxism to indoctrinate children. I mean, is it Marxism to say that the Spanish Inquisition was bad?
I mean, it's not, But also, people who dislike communists definitely think it is.
Nice.
Well, you guys want a podcast, maybe?
Maybe we should create more of the show.
Right, have we settled on it being... let's decide what we've settled on, because I think we've thrown out a lot of ideas, and I need to confirm. So it is, is it still ye olde fantasy setting? Have we settled on that?
I'd like to do that, but I don't think it
sure.
totally does.
I'm cool with either.
Okay, cool.
I'm cool with either. I'd probably prefer modern, but also we've done a lot of modern.
I know that we've done a lot of modern fantasy, but consider this. It's sexy and cool. And fun. And I like it.
I feel like if we want to do the monarchy stuff... Well, it depends if we want to do the monarchy stuff fully, or if we want to have it the joke being that they're very minor royals, right?
Yeah. I like the jokes hinging upon them being normal-ass dudes, now stuck in a blood feud. So they're just like, do the fucking dishes more often, you fucking nerd! Okay, well, maybe I would do the dishes more often if you didn't make a full-course meal every time we fucking decided to have a sandwich, buddy.
Yo, get owned.
Get
Elijah
owned.
Wood.
Get owned, Elijah. Why are you assuming that Elijah Wood was the one that was like, hey, fuck you?
I don't know. You know what? Yeah, I take that back, actually. No, I don't.
This episode is me giving Callum an identity crisis. Anyways, Ashton, what were you saying?
I do wonder if, the general development of the show would be more interesting if we had more of a looking at, the royal relationship and the relationship to the family, and if we did that, we would have to put it in a traditional fantasy setting.
That is true.
Because I think with the modern setting, it's a fun bit, but I think with a proper fantasy setting, you can get more out of the show.
Yeah, there's definitely more meat on the fantasy bones.
Yeah, I do want to make fun of, traditional fantasy tropes, right? Which is obviously easier to do if you're directly in that setting rather than in a modern fantasy.
Yeah.
And I don't know enough
as
about
long as
modern
they're
fantasy
still
to
lads,
mock it.
Then
They can still be lads.
They can still be lads. Normal fantasy with lads. Putting that in the notes.
if they can use a little bit of if they can use modern slang during it.
Yeah, they can just talk like
fuck
regular people, but it's all fantasy.
Yeah, if they talk like regular people,
Yeah, okay.
and that'd be fun.
That's good. That's good.
Dude, stop cramping my vibe while I'm trying to fucking slay this dragon.
So true.
Dude, I think
So
you're being,
true, Tobias.
I think you're being really toxic right now and gaslighting me into thinking that my feelings don't matter in the middle of this knife fight. And I just really want to step back and examine that. Oh, what if one of them is like a chatty dude bro, and one of them is gaslight gatekeep girl boss?
What exactly does that mean?
No,
You're gonna have to say some more words, Toby.
One of them is like a Chad, and he's all like, ooh, I eat protein powder for breakfast. Gotta bulk up with these 8 fucking eggs every morning. Raw, I'm gassed on. I'm essentially gassed on is what's happening here. And then the other one is like, I think your behavior is really toxic. So I think we should have a spirituality circle with some of my friends. We're all in a polycule together. I think you being there would make my mental health a lot better.
Maybe?
Okay.
Maybe. Well,
I'll take a maybe. I'll take a maybe. One of them's really earthy crunchy and one of them's a jock.
I'm worried that the earthy crunchy one would just shut down bits, right?
Okay, but the thing
Rather
is...
than, enable them.
I think he could do both. It's not a
I mean-
one-trick pony.
I think we need both of them to be filled with pure rage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's enough pure rage.
I think I think passive-aggressive
little
is a
hippie
really,
bitch.
really good channel for pure anger.
Maybe a bit more aggressive.
Yeah, sure.
I just want them to tell each other to fuck off.
Yeah. I want a lot
Yeah.
of just, oh,
I want
fuck
to tell each other
off.
to fuck off.
I'll take that.
I feel like a lot of films would be improved if you just added fuck off to some of the dialogue every now and then.
Oh, is this a movie?
I was just talking about films in general, but I do want this to be sitcom style.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I wanted this to be a show. A lot more shows just have characters say fuck off, especially comedy ones. I think in the MCU, everyone should say fuck off a lot more.
Yes.
Especially Ant-Man.
Yes. Ant-Man should get all of the fucks. They're all... Sorry. They're all PG-13. I think he should specifically get the entire fuck allotment for every movie that he's in.
Paul Rudd just hoards fucks.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
Loki should be allowed to say cunt.
True.
Yes.
Hashtag Loki should be allowed to say cunt. That can't be the episode title.
Now that you've said that, it's going to be.
It kind of...
We can't have cunt in the episode
sexy,
title
though.
after the Fuck You Callum episode.
We're getting a little crazy. We're getting a little wild.
But he should be allowed to say cunt.
He should.
Say cunt.
But
we should start a hashtag.
I literally just did.
Okay, but we should start a hashtag on Twitter.
Yeah, hashtags don't work in podcasts, especially if you like say them and not like type.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like if enough people say it out loud, we'll manifest it. Everyone, chat with me now.
Everyone.
Hashtag Loki should be able to say cunt. Hashtag Loki should be able to say cunt. Hashtag Loki should be able to say cunt. Okay, cool. We've done it.
Me when we post-production Callum in a normal episode.
Whoa.
Yo.
That's a reference to a thing that hasn't happened.
It sure is. Wink. Anyways. Let's nail down the plot of this, broskies.
Why are they roommates?
So they can be very close to each other when they can finally do the prophecy.
Are they training? Are they training?
Whoa,
they
that's
training.
fun.
I like that. I like that idea. They're just like...
Their family should be like forcing them to like train.
Oh, yes.
I don't want to say it. I do want to say it, but I don't want to say it. Are they gay?
They can be a little bit, right? They can be a little...
Are they a little fruity?
I think they can, like, make out once and then, like, regret it and go back to being friends.
I love that.
It should be the bi-awakening for one and the straight confirmation for the other.
Yes, I love that. I love that.
Oh, ouchie.
Especially...
Elijah Wood is bi.
Yes.
The character.
Yes.
I'm not, like, announcing... I'm not coming out for him.
You're not outing Elijah Wood.
You've got the DMs right here.
Yeah.
Elijah Wood said that he thought that I was pretty. And you can't
and that
prove
makes
otherwise.
him gay.
And that makes him gay because I am a man.
It would also make him, like, a criminal, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but we
maybe.
don't gotta talk about that right now, because Elijah Wood said he thinks I'm pretty. Anyways.
So they're training for this. Their families are getting them to train for this prophecy thing, and as part of that, like I think both like the heads of both families decided that these two should live together to be able to like understand each other and work out each other's weaknesses and something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I like this being very. I don't know why I've assumed this is very heavy, like push from the parents.
I like it.
I love that.
For like the parents to care way more than the.
Oh, definitely.
Maybe like one of them doesn't quite believe in the prophecy, and the other one's like quite into it, and that causes a lot of tension.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
I also really like the idea of like both families are like kind of washed up royals. Like one of them's like on their way to getting guillotined, and the other one is like just not super powerful. So they're both like, okay, so we definitely need to win this prophecy, and then we'll just rule again. Like, in the figurative and literal sense. And then they're like, but do we want to kill each other to make my mom more money?
Okay, hear me out, guys.
Mm-hmm.
What if the prophecy is a PR stunt?
Fuck yes!
They, or at least one of them, thinks it's real.
Both the kings, or both the royal couples, worked together to fake this prophecy for the attention that it would bring from the other kingdoms.
Yeah. I mean, like one of the princes.
Oh,
yeah.
Neither of them know, but one of them's starting to doubt.
One of them finds out and is like,
Yes.
what the fuck am I supposed to do with that, huh?
No. One of them finds out, but then he doesn't tell the other one because then they wouldn't be able to spend time together. So then he only tells them
So
towards
it's
the end because he
Elijah
wants
Wood.
to spend more time with it. And that's the
Elijah Wood
bisexual one.
Oh, that's good. Fuck.
Okay, I'm writing it down. We're getting plot done. Let's go.
We're getting plot
So
done.
much tension. Juicy.
So juicy.
Juice.
This is gonna be an angsty episode. This is us being sad and homosexual, as opposed to just homosexual.
So true. Do we want to work out our wider cast of characters and do some funny fantasy mocking along the way?
Nice. Let's do
Work
that.
out the two friend groups. Maybe it's like 2 or 3 per person, so that they're groups of 3 or 4, and then they have like a scene where they have to meet, and it's played like a a meeting your boyfriend thing, but they're not together.
Yeah.
I want a centaur. I want one of the people in the friend group to just be a horseman.
I love that.
Who do we think would make a good horseman?
I think... Wait, we should figure out, because
Or horsewoman.
one of them should be really stereotypically evil, and one of them should not be very stereotypically evil, right? Like, that's funny? That's fun and cool? Like, for the princes? Or are they just going to be white bread, both of them?
I feel like neither of them should be explicitly evil, right? Like, the whole time you're going through, it's not like one of them is obviously the good guy.
That's fair.
And I think... Because the point is, ultimately, they realize what's going on with the fake prophecy, and then neither of them kill each other, right?
Yeah, that's
and they
fair.
like end on good terms, not as a couple, but respectfully.
Fuck yeah.
Elijah
yeah.
Wood does get a boyfriend,
Fuck yes.
but it's someone else.
Is it the centaur?
I
Can
don't-
it
I
be
don't
the
wanna-
centaur?
I don't want to make people think about Elijah Wood getting boned by a horse, man.
But can we make...
What if
but-
the top half was horse, the bottom half was human? Is that appropriate then?
Don't make me have the mermaid talk again.
Yes.
Because you know what I'm going to
Have
say.
you had the mermaid talk, Toby?
Hey, let's ask the viewers,
No! Fine.
Hey,
you know what?
the
Let's ask
viewers?
the viewers.
including at least some of our parents who listen sometimes.
Actually,
Would you rather...
Dad, don't
Nope,
listen to
shut up,
this.
Toby. Would you rather have sex with a regular mermaid or a reverse mermaid? A reverse mermaid, of course, being human from the feet up to the hips, and then a giant fish head on top. Just think about it for a second. We're not going to tell you our answers.
No, we
because
should.
we don't want to sway you.
We should give
Okay.
them 5
No,
seconds and then say our answers.
Join the Discord and write in, or send us an email at writersroulettepod@gmail.com.
Anyway, the only right answer is reverse
The
mermaid.
only right
agree.
answer is not that. Jesus Christ.
Toby, you
Like-
are stupid and dumb.
How can you look at a fish and go,
I won't
"Yeah."
look. I close my eyes. I just want to get it done
don't
with.
have-
Why don't you just...
To look.
Why? I can't see how you could do that.
Would you rather look at fish or feel
Can
a
it even
fish?
speak?
No. But it's a
That's
fish.
weird.
It's slowly suffocating.
It's
No.
a fish. That's bestiality.
Your bestiality.
It's so much more bestiality.
When you're having
Just
sex
fuck
with a
a
I'm
pussy.
sorry.
mermaid.
I
The fish
classify
pussy.
bestiality as it's an animal. It cannot consent. And it's maybe
The
not even
reverse
legal.
mermaid can consent.
If you go to an alien that is not human at all, and you talk to it and you know that it is sentient and it can understand you, is that bestiality? The answer is no.
No. Yeah.
So
okay,
why
good.
would a mermaid be bestiality?
You're having sex with a fish pussy.
Oh
having
my
sex with a
god!
fish pussy, Toby.
If it was an insect alien, and it can speak, and you know very clearly that it is above the age of consent and like sentient and consenting, is that bestiality?
If it had an insect pussy,
It's a fly
yes.
Oh my god!
I don't
What-
want to
what
think
we've
about
learned-
the praying mantis
What we've learned
pussy.
is that my co-hosts is
pussy.
that they are shallow and that they don't understand the nuances of human behavior.
What we've learned about Toby is he wants to have sex with a fish.
Incorrect.
Fish. Pussy.
Pussy.
Fish
Anyway.
pussy.
Cool. Now that we've
Cool.
had that awful discussion squarely put away, let's do some
Yeah.
podcasting.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
Sure.
Not with
We
the
are-
show, with the fussy talk.
Thank you. So we've
You
got
got-
a centaur character
Funny
for
little
sure.
goblin. Can we have a funny little goblin again?
Funny little goblin.
Yeah. Whiskey too.
Yo. You wrote funny lesbian?
I was thinking we need to have a lesbian princess, right? But it didn't come out of my mouth, but it did come out of my brain.
Can we have a lesbian
Why
goblin?
can't we have a lesbian goblin?
Yeah.
Funny
Yeah,
lesbian
exactly.
goblin. Yeah, let's do that. Funny lesbian goblin.
Hell yeah. This goblin fucks women and is also a woman. Woo!
Half of me
Get fucked homophobes.
Half of me wants to give you a point for whatever that was, and half of me wants to go, ooh, so you reduce lesbians to just the sexy parts of their relationships, huh? Negative point, Callum. So, Ashton, I'm gonna posit you a question.
Hi.
Should Callum get a point or a negative point for that?
Ashton, please. Please, in your heart, you know what is good for my sanity, I don't know. I don't want to turn this into a suicide joke. Can I have a point, please? That would be nice.
What do you think, Ashton?
Yeah, I think go for it. Get the point. Lesbian goblins.
Kill him.
Cool as fuck.
Sick. Epic. And cool.
Can I get a point for also saying lesbian goblin?
Sure.
We said it at the same time. Thank you.
And you know what? Point me for being charitable.
Fuck! There it is! There it is! I should have tried to move the conversation on instead of waiting.
I wasn't gonna suggest it, right? I was feeling kind of...
We were all thinking it,
It's
though.
just if Toby... Yeah.
And it's like... Yeah.
As soon as Ashton is like, can I get a point for that too? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I'm like, well, I feel left out. I want a point.
Yep. It's cool.
Do you want
There it is,
another
baby.
ungratefulness negative point?
It's the same joke we've done 3 times in a row, and
it's still funny.
if you're not me.
Anyways, what else are we doing, gang?
What else are we doing? Who are funny guys? We need a wizard.
Oh, we definitely need a wizard. We need a wizard.
Can
we
we have-
should have a dragon. I want a dragon.
That's a big guy.
I just want a dude that's a dragon. He can be like a D&D dragon where it's like, actually, I'm just kind of a dude that looks like a little bit dragony. But like,
What if it's... because also in D&D, the actual dragons some of them can shapeshift into humans.
Yo.
So what if we did that?
Yeah, let's do that. He's a dragon, but he can also be like less big. Hmm?
What if it's a dragon that was like a feral dragon that got polymorphed into a human form?
I love that. Straight up, just a crazy ass dude, and everyone just acts like he's a normal dude. They're like,
Yeah, he's just part of the gang now.
hey, what's up, Craig? And he's like,
So true, Craig. So true.
nice, Craig. You always know just what to say when I'm feeling down. And he's like,
Still trying to breathe fire. I don't know how long he's been a guy.
he's probably gonna still keep trying because he's a little feral.
Fair. He needs to learn to speak by the end of the show, right?
No.
Okay.
I love the idea of him being like an R2D2 where he just kind of goes,
And
Oh.
everyone
and they're
automatically
like,
understands
yeah,
what
you're right, Craig. That's a really good idea.
Okay, yeah. Now
Yeah,
you've made
that's
that hit reference to Star Wars. I'm on board now.
Here on Writers Roulette, we love Star Wars and definitely understand the hype fully.
God,
We
I
get
love
it.
Star Wars
Yeah,
so
we
much. It's my
definitely
favorite
love
science
Star Wars.
fiction
We all
series.
love Star Wars. And you know what else we love? Not sand. Haha, get it?
Yo, another
Star
nice
Wars.
reference. Hello there.
Okay, but like who shot first? Was it Han Solo or the other guy? We'll never say.
Yeah, we'll never tell.
I can't believe you forgot Greedo's name. Arguably
Greedo!
one of the best Star Wars names.
You know what the best Star Wars name is?
If you say Glubshitto,
I was gonna say Django Bango.
who the fuck is Django Bango? Sounds like a Mabimbam name.
It's a really obscure Polygon reference.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
My actual favorite Star Wars character is called Salacious B. Crumb. He's this funny little guy who does not look like his name is Salacious. Everyone at home, look him up. That's him. I've sent a
Oh
picture.
my god, I love him.
That's Salacious B. Crumb.
Salacious B. Crumb, I love you. You tiny little dick man with ears.
Is that like Jim Henson or does it just look very Jim Henson?
He looks very Dark Crystal.
I straight up don't know. I do know the Jim Henson Company did like the Yoda stuff, and Frank Oz voices Yoda, who plays Miss Piggy.
Fuck! What? You can't just
Yeah, I
drop
know.
that
You
on
just
me.
dropped that expecting us to know?
Expecting me to like move on with my life?
Yeah,
Callum,
well,
what the
I need a
fuck?
couple.
It's so
I need
good,
a
isn't
decade
it?
at least
What
to
the
like lie
fuck?
down.
Okay, we'll finish recording this in a decade. We'll get back to you guys
Sorry,
once we've all
viewers.
recovered.
It's
I
funnier.
guess this is the recurring bit
It's
we're
funnier
doing.
the more times I do it. It keeps
Yeah.
being relevant. Anyway, I hate that so much, and I'm going to be thinking about it for the rest of my life, and I'm going to tell everyone I know.
He also voiced Orgre in the Dark Crystal.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Anyways, let's podcast.
Okay. Hey, it's been 10 years. Are we all settled
Can
now?
we have puppets?
Yeah.
Can Goblin be a
Oh,
puppet?
fuck yeah, I want puppets.
Fuck yeah, we want
Can
puppets.
Goblin be a little Jim Hensley looking
dude.
guy?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna wreck Yonderland for this. Now.
It makes sense
I have
anyway.
so many recs for this. God damn. I might put all of them. Join our Discord. We have recommendations. Discord.gg. No. Shut up. Me.
Don't do the bit. If you don't want me to do the bit, why would you introduce the bit?
Link in our card.
You have me
I
on
say
a
this
short
all in the
leash.
outro.
This is my point bit. I'm feeling angry.
I'm also feeling angry. There's a lot of rage in the room. Boj, I mean the Discord server. Not the movie.
I mean, there is a lot of rage in the room.
There's a lot of sexual frustration in the room.
Why do people make out like that film is funny?
All the funny bits are on the internet.
It's
you know all
shit.
the funny bits already. Do not watch
if
The
you're
Room.
thinking about you and your friends watching The Room because you think it'll be a funny
Don't.
activity, don't fucking do it. It's crap.
Don't.
Only do it if
quick
you watch
question.
the censored version where all the sex scenes get blurred out and the audio is replaced with a noise that just goes whoop, 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 whoop. I don't know how Callum
It was
found
really
that,
cool.
but
I have a question.
What's the question?
How am I the one who keeps putting us back on track? It's normally Callum. Am I just Callum this episode?
yeah,
True.
literally.
Yo.
Is this the fuck you Tobias episode?
Does this make me Toby?
I guess it
And
does.
Callum me?
Oh, sick. I'll take that.
Nice.
I'll also take that.
This is the role reversal episode.
What does Ashton do? Say the outro. Say the recap, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you get the recap.
Yeah.
Does that mean I get to do
Yes, I do.
points?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
you can now.
fuck.
You can now do all of the rest of the points.
Thank you.
And I'm handing it over for this episode and this episode. Thank you.
Happy role reversal episode, guys.
I'm giving myself a
Happy role
point for being
reversal
cool.
episode.
Where do I put the points?
You just write
Just
it
in
down.
chat.
Hey Ashton. Ashton.
Yeah.
Ashton, can I have a point for being really cool and sexy all the time?
You're Callum, right?
Oh, fuck. Never mind.
Oh, fuck. That's genius.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying, I'm not going to give you a negative point now. I'm just saying watch your back.
Oh, okay.
And Callum,
Oh my god.
you keep being you, babes.
Or because I'm gonna keep being you actually though.
You keep being me,
'Cause I'm
babes.
Ashton in this.
That's
You
a
keep
good
being
one.
me.
And I'll keep being sad, like Callum always is.
See? Like that.
That's French people.
That's
You know
That's
what,
French
Toby?
people.
-1 point. That was a racist caricature.
I love you.
Oh my god.
So like, we've got a lot of ideas for characters at the moment.
What are we doing? We've got Centaur, Goblin, Wizard, and Dragon Guy. Let's get one more maybe? And then we can divvy them between the two friend groups.
I want a knight.
Knight.
What if we
Knight's
get a
cool.
knight and the
Knight
knight is
gets
the one
with-
that Elijah
Knight
Wood
gets with
ends
Elijah
up.
Wood, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck
obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we want to meet the knight during the thing. Do we meet the knight by saving them from a tower?
Yes.
Because at first I was going to say have the knight be a lady and say a man from a tower, but then if we want
No, it's
the
gay.
knight to end up with
I'm
Elijah
sorry.
Wood, we want to do homo romanticism.
It's gay. It's homosexual.
Oh, all the elaborate like quests they go on were all set up by the family.
I
Yeah.
fucking love that.
And they're all like, prove your worth quests, but it's like, in the end, the troll who had kidnapped the knight is just friends with the
A
king.
paid actor.
Yeah, and suddenly, strangely, after every single little quest, the press just happened to show up, and they're like, "Ooh, how'd you do that funny little?"
The press are all bards, right? And they all
Yes.
sing songs they all sing fables or shit about
Yes.
the exploits of
Can like
Elijah Wood
every
and Daniel
episode
Radcliffe.
either start or end with a bard song
And
about
on
the event?
Yes!
And can-
a recap of the episode.
Can the bard be played by Matthew Baton?
I don't know who that is.
Based? We need to watch some Horrible Histories or Yonderland.
I just that's the immediate image that came to my head. I know we're not we've sort of been doing
That's-
casting as we go along. I'm really excited to cast all of these people, but I'm
Truly.
because he can sing as well. And I want to see the man with a lute.
Because I am Callum this episode, and therefore British, I definitely know who that is, and I wholeheartedly agree.
You will.
Oh yeah, Toby. By which I mean Ashton. How did you know that? You're American.
Yeah.
Where did you get that name from?
Where'd you get that? Yeah, that's really crazy.
I'm aware of all the sexy
British people.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got
Just
tabs
all
on
of
them.
them?
I got tabs on them.
You got tabs on them?
In terms of the friendship groups, are we gonna have, I guess the friendship groups come from each of the kingdoms, and does one of the kingdoms have a shitty British accent and one of the kingdoms have a shitty American accent?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So are we
I
casting all
wholeheartedly
British people
agree.
for one friendship group and all American people for the other, and then swapping the accents?
And have them do the
Yes.
opposite accents, yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
I'll bear that in mind, because I'm thinking a lot of British people
Also-
instantly just because lads, but we can have American lads too.
Yeah. There are
The
American
beauty of
lads.
it is, right, the kingdom is smaller than America, because America's a pretty big place, but they have accents from all over America, and they just sort of, it's like,
Howdy,
everyone
y'all.
treats them as one accent, right? Yeah, so you have like a cowboy, and you have like, by cowboy I do mean Texas.
By cowboy, you do mean the centaur, correct?
Yes!
Yeah? Thank you. I have good ideas sometimes.
Centaur in a cowboy hat?
Yeah!
He is both the
Oh,
cowboy
baby.
and the horse. I don't know why my voice
Yes.
cracked. I need to
Correct.
cough.
He goes,
This is just
"Woo!"
conceptually so sexy that I can't deal with it. And
He goes, yeehaw! And then he slaps his own
slaps
ass
his
and runs.
God, I just laughed so hard that the little red light on my interface came on to say that I clipped.
Thank you. I love that for me. So that's definitely going to be an American. And then,
I think the knight should be American. I think that's funny.
yeah, I think the knight should be fake American because Elijah Wood is fake British. And it would be funny if they were from different factions.
Oh, that is true. Oh yeah, they meet at the friend group meet, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Can the goblins speak in perfect British English?
Yes. Okay. I am going to say right now, I don't care what any of the rest of you think, the knight has a Boston accent.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, the goblin is just like the perfect Rodic.
Can we cast Ben Schwartz as the goblin doing a
The
British accent?
goblin's a lesbian.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
fuck.
Ben
Sorry.
Schwartz! Ben Schwartz!
Ben Schwartz is not a lesbian.
Ben Schwartz
that's
is a
true.
lesbian.
We can put
a
Ben
captain.
Schwartz somewhere else.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Can we put, like, is there at any point gonna be, like, a double act of, can we just, like, duplicate one of the characters? Can we have, like, two
Oh my
wizards and they be, Middleditch and Schwartz?
Oh, that is cool. Maybe.
Yeah.
Do we want to reuse the cruising for a bruising? I'm shortening the episode title. Bit of casting a double act as our
These
two
guys
guys though.
aren't raccoons. They're,
Well, only one of them was a raccoon before.
they are humanoid human men who are magic
Okay.
and are funny.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta say, I don't know who Ben Schwartz is, so I've been flying
Oh
blind
my
this
God.
whole
Toby,
conversation.
you've got
Toby,
so much good ahead of
Toby.
you.
Oh. Okay. We need to do a Writers Roulette movie night where we watch just so much stuff. And then we can do another one where Toby shows us stuff.
Who the fuck is that?
This isn't British people. This isn't British people thing.
No, he voiced Sonic in the new Sonic
Fucking did he?
movie. Yeah, he was Sonic. He
That-
was Sonic.
That makes sense, but also a bit weird. But also,
And then he did Middleditch and Schwartz, which is a Netflix improv comedy miniseries with Ben Schwartz and Thomas Middleditch,
That
and it's
sounds
so goddamn good.
that sounds a little white, but I will try it.
It's good. It's good.
It's the only
comedy.
improv comedy I've ever enjoyed, and I enjoyed it so goddamn much.
It's good.
I say that having been in an improv troupe. I don't get to call things white. I already am.
Yo, Toby whitewashed in real life?
Yeah, especially because I'm Callum now, and that means that
Oh
I'm
yeah,
very
oh my
white.
god.
Also, Ashton, fun fact, you now got the N-word back.
Oh,
Oh shit.
okay.
Do you want to use that at any time during
I
the
wonder-
episode? I'm
I
legally not
wonder
allowed
if
to
you're
get
gonna
mad at
use
you.
it.
Huh.
I sure do wonder.
Oh jeez.
We'll see
No,
if the
jeez.
occasion arises.
Will we? Will we now?
I doubt.
Will we?
Buddy?
I doubt.
Will we?
I doubt it will. Right.
I very much doubt it will.
Mm.
But I don't want to get too audibly embarrassed because I don't want Toby to laugh at me for being a white person. Because that's what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to.
Yeah,
that's what you're trying to do. I can tell.
Listen. I'm just saying. You will never know the joys of just, like, either saying the N-word around, like, white people, or, like, just, like, implying that they could say it if they wanted to around you. It's so funny to watch y'all squirm. It's so funny.
We're squirming a little.
Yeah, you're definitely squirming.
I shouldn't really do be squirming.
We're squirming.
For all the podcast viewers at home, I would like to mention that I, Toby, am a black person. I know I sound really white, but I'm not. So, if you're gonna cancel anyone for this joke, it's not gonna be me.
It's gonna be me.
I feel like only if you pay it off.
We need to do this plot. We've been talking a lot and saying very little.
I mean, it's kind of a sitcom style thing. So it's like,
Each episode's a
I guess
different
we have this
adventure.
recurring plot of, they do a little adventure, and then right at the end, maybe it's a two-parter at the end, where we find out that the kings, or the royals, I guess all four of them should be in on it. Maybe one of them's, maybe it's not two couples. Maybe it's something funky. Like, either, I don't know which way we want to go. Either a royal polycule or a divorced person. Not widowed, specifically divorced.
Can we do both in that we have, like, 4 general royals and they used to be a polycule and then they've divorced? But only, like, they divorced 2 by 2?
What, and now they're separate? They turned into couples and now they're rival kingdoms.
It used to be one kingdom. And then
Oh my god.
they split up into 2. And then the kingdom split up into 2.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And then there's just a weird amount of sexual tension left over between them both.
Yeah.
And it's always a little uncomfortable.
Well, you think it's sexual tension, but it's actually like that sly cunningness of knowing what's going on the whole time.
Yeah.
I think it should be a little bit of both. I gotta say.
I don't know. I think they're confident in their breakup because I feel like they have to be, right, to dedicate themselves to a scheme like this.
I really like the idea of them just all being incredibly bitter people, and by the end they're just like, I'm sorry that I told you were a dumbass for putting the pickles on the wrong shelf, and I'm sorry too. And then they make up.
Obviously, they're gold-plated pickles.
Yeah.
Because they're royals.
Because they're rich.
It's some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, because they're rich, and they do stupid, dumbass bullshit because they have the money to.
Also, can I backtrack to something that Callum said?
Mm-hmm.
He said about like it being like a double bill at the end where we find out that they were lying all along. Do we already know that? Because one of the guys Daniel Radcliffe already knows that.
I don't think Daniel Radcliffe knows. I think Daniel Radcliffe suspects.
I thought...
Oh no, Elijah
would
even.
knew.
Sorry, rewind. Elijah did because
yeah.
homosexuality.
Yes,
Right.
correct.
So, but
Yes.
do we know he knows? Or do we find out he knows at the end?
Hold on. Hold on. Did you just... I don't know if I'm following this. Did you say Elijah Wood knows that the kings or all the royals are plotting because of homosexuality?
I missed
Yeah,
some
'cause
words,
it was like...
right?
What does that mean?
Because we were talking about how Elijah Wood would know and then not tell Daniel Radcliffe because he's like got a little bit of a crush.
I figured he finds out partway through or something.
Well, he doesn't literally find out because he's gay.
Yeah.
The plot event of him knowing and then not letting on to the other guy is because he's gay.
Yeah,
Right.
and then they have like a third act breakdown where it's like, what? It's like either a why didn't you tell me situation, or it's a I'm trying to very unsubtly guide you away from this decision because it's bad, and I know it's bad, but I can't tell you why it's bad. Like one of those situations. And then, like, plot happens, I think.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were, like, somehow implying that gay people are all knowing or something.
And we are.
I mean, we are, but
I mean, that is
that's
true,
beside
yeah,
the point.
Gay. But I'm a bit gay. That's not important to the
gay.
plot.
I'm gay on Thursdays. Well, actually, I'm gay on pretty much every day that isn't like Sunday afternoon. But ladies,
that's God's day.
Yeah, that's God's day, and I have to be straight
That's
for
God's
at least
day,
a little bit of
and
it.
she is a
So,
woman.
ladies, hit me.
Ariana
Ladies,
Grande.
including God, if you're interested in me on a Sunday afternoon, hit me up. We can go.
Roller derby.
Really? That's your Sunday afternoon activity, roller derby?
Every single week, yes.
And that's a straight people thing that you think I would be doing with a straight woman.
It's heterosexual roller derby. So it's like not cool at all.
Heterosexual roller derby is like heterosexual figure skating. Like, it's not a thing you can do. Like, it's
Fair
not...
point.
Yeah.
I did just mean like roller skating in general, not like roller derbying. But then I said roller derbying and I had to own it.
Do we want to cast all of these motherfuckers?
I think we should cast the rest of these MFs. Right. Who's left?
Yeah. Knight.
Centaur.
I have an idea for Knight.
And Knight.
I don't know why I want the Knight to be Tom Hardy.
Is Tom Hardy American or not American?
Not American. I don't think.
Edward Thomas Hardy, CBE, is an English actor, producer, and writer.
Yeah, he did the CBeebies thing.
He did the CB... Wait, what was the CBeebies thing?
He read bedtime stories on CBeebies, and then, like...
Tom Hardy read bedtime stories?
Yeah, and it was, like...
Tom Hardy,
sexy.
Bane, and Mad Max read bedtime stories.
Yeah, the reason why I was thinking of
And
him
he
as
was
an American is because of the Bane thing, and also the Venom thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Tom Hardy...
Is this the
read
just blow your
bedtime
fucking
stories.
mind episode?
Apparently.
This is mind freaking Callum episode.
Callum was mind freaking us earlier. This is
This is
equality.
This is mind freak plus Callum in various different situations.
Callum is here for the whole podcast, yes.
Yeah.
Callum is involved in every conversation, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Guys, Tom Hardy read bedtime stories. Anyway.
Do we want him as the knight? Or I don't know, I just think it's
I
I
like him
like
as
Tom
the
Hardy
knight.
as the knight.
The centaur also needs to be British, so you get to cast it.
The Centaur is an American playing a Brit? Whose team is the Centaur
The
on?
centaur has a bad southern accent, so it should be a British person.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Who's a good Centaur?
Someone with a really good upper body, not necessarily great on the bottom half. Skips leg day a little bit.
Someone who skips leg day.
Someone who skips leg day.
We should get a woman in here, maybe.
Ooh, I love the idea of like a pretty centaur lady. She's got a bunch of flowers and she like talks all southern. And she's got a cowboy hat and she has a gun.
It's metaphor is used with southern affectation.
Hey. I can't think of any big strong
I'll never
lady
forget that.
British people off top of head.
I don't think we necessarily need a buff.
Yeah, I guess.
A buff lady.
Doesn't necessarily have to be buff.
I don't know any British women. I've never met one British woman in my entire life.
God, if you were Callum right now, I would negative point you for that so hard.
Okay, but actually, who are women?
Who are women?
What is a woman?
Who are women? And what are they for? Hello, and welcome to Writer's Roulette, the podcast where we don't know what a woman is.
What are they good for?
Absolutely everything.
True.
Because they're great and cool, and we love you, women.
Women are kind of cool, actually. I'll give them that.
Women
I'll give them
really
that.
Cool. Yeah.
Sorry, what are?
Women.
What?
Women.
Woman.
I don't understand.
I think it's more of an American thing, but like women are like.
I can't keep a character for that.
Yeah.
Minus point Toby for implying that women don't exist in any other country than America.
I'll take it. I'll take it for that.
It would be a little bit funny if it was Joanna Lumley. Not sure if it's funny enough, but it'd be a little bit funny.
I don't know who that is.
That's a little bit funny.
I can't think of anyone better. It's not like I think we kind of want like big, strong, like not necessarily strong, but like hot lady. But I will send you an image of Joanna Lumley.
Okay.
I'm on it.
This bitch.
Oh,
This
yeah.
bitch.
I think it would be funny if it was Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton's pretty cool.
She's just such an old lady.
I think Joanna Lumley is better than Tilda Swinton.
I don't think she'd be
Definitely.
a good cowgirl, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely
True.
not. But it would be hilarious to watch her try.
Joanna Lumley was in the 2021 Dorian Gray film.
There's a 2021 Dorian Gray film?
Yeah, apparently. And it's not got like the pre-production stuff next to it on IMDb, so it's out.
Huh.
In a profile pic obsessed, filter fixated. Oh, Jesus.
Never mind.
Where online and reality play.
Never
Influencer
mind.
Dorian Gray makes a deal.
Never mind.
Fuck.
You
Who's in
can't
this?
just make a gay period piece. Is that so hard?
You know who we were talking about casting but never got an opportunity to cast? Who was a British female actress?
Who?
Miss Phoebe Waller-Bridge. As a centaur.
Oh!
Yo!
Yes!
Yes.
Kind of
yes,
fucked.
Yes, immediately, yes.
Kind of fucked.
Yes, immediately, yes.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge would make a great cowboy
Girl centaur. American.
Oh my god.
In a comedy show.
So hard for that.
And she's cool.
Oh.
Oh my god, yes.
Hell yeah.
This is the greatest
Okay.
Writers Roulette cast of all time.
This is the greatest Writers Roulette cast of all time. 100%.
Fuck yeah.
And we still need to fucking voice act lesbian puppet goblin.
Alan Tudyk again. Oh no, she speaks English. Doesn't
Alan
she?
Tudyk! No! Alan Tudyk as
A lesbian goblin.
It has to be an American, which is the only reason why I'm saying no to that.
Toby, name some American women.
American lesbians? Kristen Stewart. Queer women. We could make Ellen do it. I think that would be kind of funny.
I don't want to be in the fucking voice.
You know how we talked about we don't like working with bad people?
Yeah. Fair.
I don't want to be on set with Chris Pratt, and I don't want to be in a recording booth with Ellen DeGeneres.
That's fair. I will take it, even though it would be
funny.
Don't tell her what character she's playing.
Yeah. Just be like, do a British accent. Oh, Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster?
Jodie Foster.
I'm just making references to previous episodes today, huh?
Yeah. Jane Lynch would be really funny.
We've cast both of them before, haven't we?
I know,
keep writing
but still.
lesbians. As we should. We need a wider list of queer
We've run out of
ladies.
lesbians already.
Where they at?
Kirsten, I don't know how to spell her last name. It starts with a V. She was Garcia on Criminal Minds.
Do we look like we've seen Criminal Minds?
You haven't seen Criminal Minds?
Vang's Nest?
It's good. Yeah, Vang's Nest.
I mean, I'm more than happy
Have you
to
done
cast her
anything
because I
else
trust your judgment
that I've
on
seen?
Americans.
I do trust your judgment.
Yeah, I think she's really funny and cool, and I think her she would attempt to do the accent, but it wouldn't be good, and I think that would make
perfect.
it hilarious.
That's what we want.
That's exactly what we're going for.
Yes. Like, she will give it her all, and her all will not be good enough. But in, like, a funny way?
Oh, and, the families.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We wrote a show with so many characters. But in a cool, fun way.
We could just not cast them.
That is fair. It's not
also
very
an option.
important who we cast as parents, I don't think.
Yeah, we've been going for a hot second. Let's name. Do we want to do fantasy names, or do we want to do normal people names? Sorry, people who live in a fantasy world.
I really like names that are, like, fantasy but not. Like, this one Instagram artist that I really like that does a lot of lesbian art.
Nice.
She's, like, really cool. She, like, I think it's Dwight something. It's like
Dwight.
I can't...
The only Dwight I know is Dwight the Office, and which makes it such an un-fantasy name.
It's like, yeah, it's like it's Dwight in Shining Armor. I found it.
Dwight in Shining Armor.
Yeah,
oh,
and it's,
yes.
It's like a fantasy TV show about it's solidly fantasy. It's not modern fantasy, but the guy's name is Dwight, and it's all like a whole thing.
I think that, yeah, if the two leads could have names that lean more towards normie, and like the families have stuff that's more fancy.
I just realized we named Prince Derek as in Daniel Radcliffe, but we didn't name Elijah Wood's character.
Yes. Well, we haven't named any of the other characters. What do we want to do?
Toby should get up a list of randomly generated names.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a list of randomly generated fantasy names.
It's great how we started this bit halfway through the episode instead of committing to it from the start.
I mean, we technically started it weird.
There's fantasy name generator.
That's true.
Yeah, we committed to it too late.
Weird. Fantasy names. Cowgirl names? That's a thing. Cool. What if we gave them all cowgirl names?
No.
Yes. Read some out.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna look at it. Rowan Merciless Gregory. Briar Arizona Johnston.
Arizona Johnston.
Arizona would be a cool name for Miss Wallerbridge.
I think it's very funny naming a character in a fantasy world after a real American state.
It's fucking
Funny
hilarious.
enough to do it?
But
yes.
before we do that, I really, really want to read you the name directly after because I think it's really funny.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Jude the Snake Atkinson.
Nice.
That's
It's
good.
just, this man, I love it. Anyways,
Can the goblin have a pet name? And then we reveal the name of the goblin before she starts speaking, and then it's like you think she's just the pet, and then
That's not a night.
she fucking.
I think that's a little goblin racist.
Well, it's playing with your expectations. It's exposing the. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is just goblin racist.
You're so
is
lucky
it
you
a
can't
fun
lose points
subversion
today.
of? Yeah, I would so dock a point off for goblin racism.
I'm Ashton, and Ashton can't be racist.
Ashton can't be racist.
course
That's
not.
correct.
So when they say the N-word pretending to be Toby, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. When we commit to the bit fully and completely.
When we commit to the bit fully and completely, and Ashton does blackface.
Hey, you don't know what color my face is right now.
Ashton could be doing blackface right now? Is that the defense you decided to pull? Out of all the things you could have said there, you decided to go with I was in blackface the whole time?
I'm not saying I am.
Who are you? Are you M. Night Shyamalan? What's your deal?
Toby, I'm not saying I am in blackface. I'm just saying you can't literally prove that I'm not. I'm not. But you have no
But I
proof
could
of
be.
that. I could be.
Let's stay here for a second. You're telling me that your defense is that you could have been in blackface the whole time?
It's not a defense.
No, it's not a defense, but it sounded
It's
like
not
you
a
were playing it
defense.
as one.
It's a promise. That you heard it here first, folks. Ashton Writer's Roulette, it does blackface every
On
time.
the reg.
Every time.
Every
Yeah.
episode.
Every episode,
specifically.
Ashton Writer's Roulette has been in blackface.
You'll never know what we look like.
Yeah.
Could be in blackface. Again, don't cancel us. I'm
Guys,
allowed to make this
please.
joke.
I do not do blackface. This is my legal statement.
Anyways.
Anyways.
Are we doing names? Are we doing the name of the thing specifically? What are we doing?
Yes, I want to call the Cowboy Centaur, Cowgirl Centaur, Arizona. I think it's a good name.
I really like that.
It's very funny. What about the dragon? How are we naming the dragon as well? Are we doing a pet name for
No.
them?
I thought we already did Craig.
Craig is Craig the dragon?
Craig's the dragon.
Derek's the prince. Craig's the dragon.
Yeah, remember? We
Huh.
were like, haha, feral dragon. You're so right, Craig.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Remember our bits, damn.
Shut up. I do so much comedy because I'm so funny that it just goes straight into my head and then comes straight out the other
So
side.
true,
And I
Hey,
immediately forget everything.
Listen, I'm Callum now, which means that I'm the Writer's Roulette super top. I am in charge of the operation. Thank you very much. Don't sass me.
Sorry, Daddy.
Your daddy.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm Daddy in the middle.
I'm the bottom bitch.
And I'm the super top.
This wasn't in an episode, was it?
Follow us
This
on
was
Tumblr.
We definitely said it on Tumblr, which you should follow.
Roulette Pod.
At Roulette Pod.
Is that how do Tumblr URLs work?
www.tumblr.com/roulettepod.
You just use the search bar, you little bitch.
Tumblr user fan of Writers Roulette. Nice.
I should make us a fan account that's Tumblr user fan of Writers Roulette. And it just reblogs everything we do and nothing else.
Nothing else. Yo, wait. I'm on the cowboy names. One of them is Ashton Trustworthy Monroe.
Ashton Trustworthy Monroe.
And I'm trustworthy.
I love that for you,
Nice.
Ashton.
Nice.
Or is Callum technically the trustworthy one because this is the role reversal?
I am
episode.
literally Ashton trustworthy right now.
Nice.
Yo. I think at the moment, I'm the only Writer's Roulette host that is not trustworthy.
Because you're me? Or
Because
just in general?
Because, Callum, you are Ashton right now, and Ashton, that's just your name. So you're both trustworthy, but I'm a little mischievous little minx. I got tricks up my sleeve.
There's no Ashton over there in your
No
your
Ashton's
deal.
over here.
Huh. When you think about it, the name Toby and the name Callum are not the name Ash.
Yeah, when you...
Think about that for a second.
Wow. Yeah, I do need to think about that for a second. I think we should have a moment of silence in this podcast so we can think about that for a second. Cool, anyways.
Imagine if the rest of the episode was just
I would have kept
silence
going.
until the hour
I would have
and a
kept going
half
so
mark. I would have definitely kept going.
Right, can we get some non-cowboy themed names?
I really like the idea of pretty much everyone else just being like normal ass names. Like we've already got Craig, we've got Derek.
The wizards should have bro names.
Yes.
Yes.
Chad and... We've already had a Chad. Fuck, haven't we?
We already have had a Chad, but we can have more than one Chad.
Like Connor and Kyle.
Oh, yes.
Kyle and
Connor.
Connor.
Connor and Kyle.
Yes.
Kyle and Connor
Love it.
as middle digits.
And the Connor has a K so that they
Yes.
are alliterative.
And they both have
Aren't
they
they?
both have matching wizard robes that both have the letter K, like on the front, like Letterman style.
We still need a goblin name.
I don't
I
know why I'm
think
getting Susie
she-
vibes.
I feel like that's a little old. Like, I've never met a Susie under the age of 60.
Well, how old's this lesbian?
30?
You don't know that. It's fictional character. She can be what she
Jesus.
wants. She can be what we want.
Hey, you're the bottom of this. You're the bottom
Okay, fine.
of this year episode.
I am the bottom of the pecking order.
Heel. Go back to
Did
your
you say
bottom
heel?
page. Yeah.
Drop it. Drop
Drop
it.
it. Drop it. Drop the bit. Drop the bit. Drop the bit. Good boy.
We need to start
Good
doing
boy.
really.
Thank you. Can't believe I'm this funny. Anyways, goblin name.
Vanessa is a good one.
Vanessa? Kind of fucks.
Vanessa is
Vanessa?
obviously way younger than Susie.
Yes.
No.
I know that was a joke, but it's completely accurate.
Okay, actually, now I'm thinking of Vanessa, Phineas, and Ferb.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would like to
That's
give
exactly
a point
what
to
And that's a
Callum
fair
for coming
point.
up with a good name.
Okay.
Toby, this is what it's like. It's not normally that bullshit, but
Now
is what
that I
it's like.
know, I'm gonna use that to be even more bullshit in later
oh
episodes.
no, Ashton, you've only made it more powerful.
And I benefit from that. Don't you
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, you're the scapegoat, and Ashton is the golden child.
What have we got to do? We got to name it.
Name the
We
show.
gotta.
We do have to name it, and we also have to go over how evil a laugh that was.
Yeah, what can I say? I'm freaking wheezy.
Yeah, we gotta name the show. Do we have anyone else to name?
The Last Prince. We don't have it.
Oh, shit.
Derek
Yeah.
and Daniel Radcliffe.
What's the straightest name you can think
Craig.
of?
What do you got, Craig?
We've already got a Craig.
Oh yeah,
Stop
we do.
fucking forgetting about Craig!
Sorry, Craig.
I know, Craig.
Look, I know. I already apologize. I'm sorry, dude.
The Last
Yeah, we need a straight
Prince
name. We need a straight
is
name.
called...
Kia, like Kia Starmer.
Not Keir Starmer.
I'm on the
That's
name.
so
I
funny.
didn't come up with that. That was on the random generator.
I think we should do it.
No!
No.
No.
Caleb.
Caleb.
That's more of like a.
Caleb's
I fuck
pretty
with
straight.
Caleb.
With a K or a C.
See,
Well, that was with
we've
a
already
C.
got K's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prince Derek and Prince Caleb.
And the name for the show.
We're
always so good at this.
Yeah. It's
How about prophecy, but with PR capitalized? I know that's a big reveal.
No.
but also
No.
it's very
Can't.
funny.
Can't.
Dungeons and Derek's.
No. No. No.
I mean.
No.
I've just looked up prophecy synonyms. One of the other ones is divination, obviously, because that is a synonym of prophecy.
Divinations
I don't know if
and
we can.
Derek's.
No. I was gonna say, can we make a pun between divination and dividing nations or something?
I still really like Dungeons and Dragons.
No one
don't.
likes Dungeons and Derek. I'm so tempted to
I'm
take a
just
point.
saying.
If you say it one more time, I'll take a point off you.
Based.
Okay, Daddy.
I can't be both!
Who says?
Not this interchangeably, I can't. That's this...
You can be the top dog.
You know what? I can't take a point off you for that. I think I have to give you a point for that. Love and hate is such
Fuck
a fine
yeah.
line, right? I have to
Truly
acknowledge
it
this
is.
reaction with a point somehow. And since I can't remove one, I have to add
Thank
one.
you.
I really don't think we have anything that's not Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, I don't even think we have Dungeons and Derek's. It's not a good fucking title.
How about Derek's and Dragons?
That's no.
Derek's and Derek's?
How
Derek's
about Dungeons and Dragons?
Dungeons and Dragons 2.
I was gonna say Derek and Caleb, and it's a pun on Dungeons and Dragons, but it's just their names, and it's not even.
How about Derek and DeCaleb? So that it's still D&D, but it's bad D&D. Y'all are gonna have to think of a better name soon, or it's gonna be mine, and it's gonna be bad.
It is gonna be bad. I don't want to have a bad name.
The name goes in the podcast episode title. So the podcast episode title is gonna be Dungeons and Derek's.
I really don't want that to happen.
It's gonna go on every single one of our social media, Dungeons and Derek's. The clip, new episode,
Dungeons and Derek's.
Dungeons and
very soon.
Derek's.
So you gotta think of something, because otherwise
We
it's gonna
can't
be
just
Dungeons
call it
and Derek's.
Derek either, that's already a show.
And that's only half
That's only
the
one
main
of the
characters.
protagonists. Are we really gonna go with Dungeons and Derek's? Because if
We
so,
might
I'm gonna
have
be
to.
so happy.
I am so terrified that we have to.
Yeah, I think for me, like, I never get the first title thing. Like, someone else always comes up with the actual good title, and then I say something stupid, and somehow it ends up on the double barrel. So, this is great. I'm really Callum for this episode.
Yo.
We're just gonna have to put a thing in the description of the episode. Apologizing.
Let's do it now. Okay. Everybody listening at home, I am genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, so sorry that this episode has such a garbage title.
It's a really good show.
Sorry, Toby, by the way.
I would like to go on record and say that I'm not sorry, and you asked for this when you decided to listen to our podcast. If you wanted something better, you should have gone to the McElroy brothers.
So true.
Yeah.
I guess we do the
Guess
recap
we're
now.
gonna do the recap.
I guess we're gonna do the recap, and we're going with my title, because I'm Callum now.
Actual Callum, it's over to you.
Dungeons and Derek's follows two princes, Derek, played by Daniel Radcliffe, and Caleb, played by Elijah Wood, who isn't in the title. Sorry, buddy, you can do the dungeons. They're prophesized to murder each other in a couple of months. In the meantime, they're roommates who have to handle living together in these bloody circumstances, especially as Caleb comes to terms with his gay feelings for the very straight Derek. Caleb soon learns that their parents actually created the prophecy in an attempt to boost the public relations of their failing kingdoms. This all culminates with Derek and Caleb confronting their parents and refusing to fight, riding off into their respective sunsets as friends.
Aww.
Isn't that nice?
Ooh, we did the fucking podcast. Maybe when we did the fucking
So
podcast.
true, Toby. Can we go back to being...
So true.
Are we going back to being us yet?
Yes.
Only
I
when
have-
you say the N-word. I probably shouldn't be the one who's like
Nope.
focusing
Yeah,
on that bit.
we're cutting that out. And you know what? Now that I'm the point master, a negative
No!
point, Callum.
No,
We're making
no, you.
that
What
awful,
are we cutting it
awful-
out?
Cutting it out,
Are
or
we cutting it
making
out,
a
or am I
point?
losing a
Oh,
point? What's
We're
the
not
rule? What's
cutting
the
it
deal,
out.
buddy?
You know what? We're not cutting it out because I want you to suffer.
Nice inconsistencies, cunt.
I don't give a shit.
Hi, it's post-production Toby. Callum. Hope you enjoyed that episode. If
you liked it, be sure to like and follow and share all the things. We appreciate it. And be sure to catch the next one, which will be in 2 Sundays' time. Our Twitter is @RoulettePod. You can find our card on there. You can find all of our other social medias, and you should follow us wherever, maybe.
Hey, Ashton didn't fucking say this in the outro, but our theme song is Serenity by G2KMS. You fucking goofball.
And remember, never will you know what we look like. Toby gave me explicit permission to make that joke. I can only apologize.